Okay, we're recording.
So I've been wanting to share with you this method of learning to write alphabet letters since I did the last blog for Nexus, which is probably a few months ago now. But I've been busy and I've kept promising that I would do this. And today I saw something else about handwriting, so I thought I really must get this blog done. So, and I also went on a course recently with Lois Addy, who is a handwriting queen. And one of the things we talked about was the lack of automaticity around letter shape, which means that for some children letter shape never becomes fully automatic, and so in the writing process they're having to think really hard about recreating. They might know what the sound is, they might have a link to that grapheme, so that letter shape, but not be able to recreate it. And so that creates a massive barrier in the writing process before they can even start to think about, get the sentence structure down. Everything else breaks down because the letter shape isn't there. And I think for a lot of children it's because we're expecting them to write letter shapes very small and they're not getting enough gross motor input maybe into the shoulder girdle. The fine motor just isn't giving them that memory, that sort of feedback that they need. So this template was something that I bought from America a few years ago, and it's based on the Writing 8, which a lot of you will be familiar with. The Writing 8 exercise helps to build hand-eye coordination, but within that there's also the letter shapes are represented upon these two large circles. And I got this from Diane Craft in America maybe about 5 years ago now. And I've used it with a range of children of different ages and it always works, but you do have to persevere with it. It might take up to 6 months. So this is a template that I've copied from here by tracing it over the top, but you can make photocopies as well. So you stick it down, and the child is going to use this same template, maybe with different colour crayons, but the same one all week. So they build up on the same piece of paper throughout the whole week. And it's really important that you use a big, thick crayon that's easy for the child to hold, still with the correct pencil grip. But it's going to create a nice kinesthetic drag on the paper as we write the alphabet, which will give them input into the shoulder girdle and help them retain that memory, that kinesthetic memory of the movement, which writing with a pencil and writing letters small, I think, just doesn't deliver the same effect for some children. So the instructions are quite prescriptive with this. The left hand should rest here. The body should be central so that the child has to cross the midline when they do the lazy 8s in between the writing of the letters of the alphabet. And the names of letters are used in this procedure. So the first letter is A. We start at the A here. A, and then you go round the lazy 8. 1, 2, 3. Some children will really struggle just to keep on the line. I mean, I've come off the line a bit there, but and children won't be able to do the whole alphabet in one sitting straight away either, but they eventually become quite fast at this and they enjoy it. It's quite a relaxing thing to do. So after A we're going to do B. B begins with a straight line, so we're going to start the B in the centre here where the straight line is, straight down and out, B. And then we're going to do the lazy 8s again. 1, 2, 3. So all the letters that begin with a C begin on this side, and letters that have begin with a straight line are in the middle. And then we have some letters that are done in this part of the 8. And what the first one is K. Oh no, that's the second one, B, and then K. So let's do K. K is really tricky for children, because for these children anyway that struggle with handwriting, because it's got 2 diagonals. So what I do for K is I'll make until the children get a bit more proficient, I'll make a mark where we want the legs of the K to come out to. So you'd come straight down, then from the centre out to the top and out to the bottom, and then you would do your lazy 8. 1, 2, 3. And on you'd go through the alphabet, and I can guarantee it does work and children enjoy it. They find it really relaxing. In this book by Joy Pollock and Elizabeth Waller, there is reference to a similar exercise. Well, she mentions lazy 8s, standing lazy 8s, which is also something you can do, which will help eye tracking, hand-eye coordination and crossing the midline. But also she demonstrates a similar activity to what I've just showed you here as well. So that's on page 51 of Day-to-Day Dyslexia in the Classroom. But I mean, if you are interested in this and you'd like a template for it, then do get in touch with me. And children enjoy it and it really does work. And then the next step obviously is building fluency in handwriting. Once they've got the letter shape, then it's building the fluency up and the spelling. Okay, I hope it helps. Thank you.
Very good.